Hello, welcome back to Spiritual Yana. So in this video, I want to talk about how important you are. Like, I don't think people realize how important they are. I feel like we minimize ourselves so much. Like, we just be like, oh no, like, I'm just like a normal person. I'm just like, just a regular girl or whatever. But like, you don't understand the impact that you could have had on someone's life that you don't even know that you did. Like, you could have just been having like a normal conversation, but like that could have literally like opened their mind, changed their perspective, changed their mindset, like changed their whole direction in life by just talking to you, just interacting with you, just being in your presence. Like, I remember in like middle school, like elementary school, there was this guy. He was just so happy, like authentically just happy, just radiant, and just super friendly and like super sweet. And I remember like just everyone interacting with him, like no one ever had anything bad to say about him. Like just his energy, just being around him just made you so happy, made you want to talk to him, made you want to be around him. And I remember I was like, dang, like I want to be like him. Like I want to be the type of person who's able to radiate happy, like energy and just makes people just feel good by just being in your presence. Like that's how powerful we are as humans. Like if you are able to feel good in your body and feel good as you are and who you are, like as a person, bro, like that can literally change someone's life. Because I remember that changed my life, because I was just like, dang, like I want to be like him when I grow up. I want to be able to be so happy, so authentically myself, that like I'm able to make people feel good by just being in my energy. Like that is amazing. And then not just that, like I feel like we're put so much pressure on having multiple purposes in life. But I feel like, oh, I'm sorry, we put so much pressure on having one purpose in life, but I feel like we're meant to have multiple purposes in life. And what I mean by this is that I feel like you're not meant to be on earth to just complete one thing and then die. Like that's insane. And that's insanity. Like I feel like we're meant to do so many different things. We're meant to interact with so many different people. We're meant to be so many different people. And we're meant to change so many different people's lives, and like we don't even realize that we're changing it. Like you could have literally like changed someone's life and not even know it. Like, you know how amazing that is? By you just existing and just being yourself and just showing up as yourself can literally change someone's life. Like, think about teachers. Like, imagine like if we didn't have teachers. Like, I don't even know how the world would be. Like, we'll probably be like how animals are. Like, there's no way that we will be able to learn. Like, if there was no teachers to teach us in schools, and not just schools. Now we have like the internet, we have technology. That's what I'm saying, that like you are so important. And I feel like if you don't know what you want to do with your life, like that's okay. Like I feel like it's really okay. Like it's really okay, because you're meant to do so many different things in life that like just having like one thing that you're doing your entire life is not really that realistic when you think about it. Because like I feel like as people, or like as humans, like we're meant to have different jobs. We're meant to be like a friend to this person. We're meant to be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, a mom, a daughter, a sister. Like we're meant to do so many things in the world. And I feel like if you don't know what you want to do with your life, like that's okay. Like you just existing is enough. And like I don't want you to ever feel that like you have to do this huge thing in life. Because I feel like when people go after purposes and things like that, like they think they have to do something like super extraordinary. Like sometimes like your purpose, or like one of your purposes can just be just being a cashier, being a garbage collector, like being like something just random, like because we need every single job. Like every single job is important. Like there's not one job that's not important. Because I learned that when I was a security officer. I was like, oh, a security officer is not a big deal. But that's a big deal, you know, like police officers, security officers, like without them, like you're on your own, you know, like you gotta figure it out. And yeah, like jobs that like we just overlook. Like imagine if it just wasn't there, or that person didn't show up to work. You know, like imagine you went to the gas station and like the gas station worker wasn't there. How would you get gas? Or like how would you pay for something in the store if all the gas stations were closed? What would you do? You know? And also like truck drivers. Like truck drivers are important. Like just everyone is important. And the same thing with like how I was saying with teachers. Like imagine if there was no students. Imagine you just never showed up to school and the teachers just teaching themselves. You know, like it won't just affect the teachers, it'll affect you too. Like you wouldn't really learn anything. Like imagine you just never went to school. Like you wouldn't know how to write, you wouldn't know how to read. Like I don't know, it's crazy. But I was just saying how everyone is important. You are important. Always remember that. You are important. You are valuable. You are worthy. And I don't want you to ever feel like you're not. I don't want you to ever feel like that you're not important. Because you can literally change someone's life by just literally just smiling to them on the street. Like if you just walk past a person and just be like, oh, smile and be like, oh, hey, like I like your outfit. Like that can literally change their life. Like I remember I was going through like a really like depressive time, and the job that I was working like at, like everyone was so sweet and like they really cared about me. And like I don't know what I would have done if those people were not there, if those people never showed up to work, if those people never showed that they cared about me. Like I don't know if I would even be here, you know? So that's why I'm saying that like just a little bit of kindness can go a long way. So you know, so I'm just saying, just showing up as yourself, being yourself, showing up to that job, even if you hate the job, like know that you can change someone's life by just showing up to the job and just making small talk with that person. Because like what if you meet like an elderly person who's lonely and you don't know their story, you don't know what they just went through, but like you just being there, smiling, going to your job just made their whole day. Like it makes them like just makes them happier. It makes them want to go back to the place that you're working at, and it just makes their day, makes their weeks, makes their month. That's what I'm saying, how like as people, like we're so important. Like just being on the planet is enough. Just existing as humans is enough. Like I feel like we put so much pressure on trying to, like I said, like we put so much pressure on trying to do so much with our lives, but like sometimes life can just be simple. Like just existing is enough. Existing just makes you valuable. It makes you important. Like even if you don't feel like it, you are to someone. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you a little talk about that. But yeah, so thank you for watching.